Full slow alarm, especially at night, are one of the most frustrating things about wearing a continuous glucose monitor. Today, we are going to break down exactly what your sensor is actually measuring, why it gets wrong, and what you can do about it. Part 1. What does your sensor actually measure? Here's the first thing most people don't realize. Your sensor, CGM, does not measure your blood sugar. It measures your glucose in the fluid between your cells, called interstitial fluid. Think of it like this. Glucose travels from your blood through tiny vessels, then sips into fluid surrounding your cells. Your sensor sits in that fluid, not in your blood. Most of the time, interstitial glucose tracks pretty closely with blood glucose, but there is a built-in delay, typically about 5 to 15 minutes behind your actual blood sugar. So during the times when your blood sugar is changing rapidly, like after a meal or during exercise, that gap can stretch even longer. Here's a key point about that lag. Because the sensor is always reading what your blood sugar was a few minutes ago, when your blood sugar is rising, the sensor reads lower than your actual blood sugar. It hasn't caught up yet. And when your blood sugar is falling, the sensor reads higher than reality. It is still showing where you were a few minutes ago, not where you are now. So interestingly, the lag itself actually gives you a small buffer during a real drop. Your sensor may not alarm as quickly as you would expect, but when combined with other artifacts like compression, the sensor can show dramatic full slows that have nothing to do with what's actually happening in your blood. Modern sensors have gotten much more accurate over the years. The best ones now have a mean absolute relative difference we call MARD of about 8 to 12%, which is really good. But that still means reading can be off, especially in the extreme glucose range, really high blood sugar or really low blood sugar, and where the accuracy tends to be worse.